Okay, hold the confetti. Okay, just say you're not ready. Ain't wanna bite the head.
Thanks to all of you who joined us to make 2K TV Tuesday a huge success.
Now it's time to shout out the players that shined above the rest. We have a tie this time, so our 2K TV Tuesday MVPs are Toxica and Bugs3034. Congratulations.
Well, that's it for this episode, but we will be back with Season 10 of NBA 2K TV in NBA 2K24. And remember, we'll be live on September 8th on 2K Day. Don't miss it.
Until then, as always, enjoy the game.
Bringing you on Monday night, the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brett Berry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. Taking a look at Seattle. Game after game, the unbroken streak of wins to start their season continues.
And we know these two teams have some history between them. Should make for a fun contest.
Yeah, there's no doubt that the attention to this one's a bit elevated. It's game day, and I'm glad we're here.
Let's check out Seattle's starting lineup. Messi is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's John Morant. Then it's Kareem, and it's Beal in the shooting guard position. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant.
First team foul.
That's his first foul. Jackson kicks to Thompson. I've always wondered this, Brent, for the players, do they approach these early season games any differently than a game in, say, April?
Yeah, for sure, Kevin. I think you're still not in tip-top shape. You're still trying to figure out any additions to the roster that have been made in the offseason, and you're trying to find your own personal rhythm as to how this season is going to get started. So the approach for sure early on in the season is different than when you get to spring.
And the all-around game of Doncic, not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
Beal, the pass to Morant. The shot misses, and Kansas City will go the other way with it. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, I did speak with the Knights head coach. He said they know the challenge going up against this team that can score so many points in a hurry. He said we cannot try to match these guys basket for basket and get away from our defense. Because if you slack off these shooters even a little bit, then they really go on. See if they can find that balance tonight and even the season series. Back to you, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Thanks. Well, considering the offensive weapons they're facing, GA, it's understandable that they're concerned.
Yeah, you don't expect to stop that offense altogether, but you hope that you can get enough stops to compete.
Well, have they prepared, number one, and then can they communicate the keys in this game? Everyone needs to be on that same page.
Throws it down.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
And first time out for the game called here for the Knights.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious engagement.
A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week, Ja Morant.
And the way that he has been able to kind of create something out of nothing for his teammates has been remarkable. Fantastic and timely passing combined with his vision is something that all players should aspire to have.
Now here's Butler.
I see him.
With the teardrop, Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Giannis is one of those guys you look at the end of the season, he's going to be up there in free throw attempts per game.
Hey, Craig, talking about the great Ja Morant, This guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Jaw's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes.
It'll be a turnover.
Durant has an
The ball
insane
goes to Seattle.
combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Seattle leading by 7. Down low, and Kareem throws it down.
Well, Giannis knows he's a magnet for the defense, and that time just got off the ball.
Abdul-Jabbar's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. Here's Thompson. Jackson trying to break free. Thompson misses.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
The 3 from Morant. They get it back. Here's Giannis. Hammers it in.
I don't know where the shoulder starts and the arms end for Giannis, but it makes him dangerous on the offensive glass.
Here's Butler. And that time, also a missed shot.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area, just dominating, controlling that spot.
Time called here. Kansas City decides to talk it over.
Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Now, here's Doncic. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And Thompson kicks to Doncic. Here's Jackson. Shots 5 on the clock. That shot off. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Yep, it counts.
Giannis
Antetokounmpo's got 6.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Kansas City trails by 15. Outside Butler. Back to Doncic. Butler on the wing. Pressy defending. Butler, no good. Seattle with the ball. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. Abdul-Jabbar. And the rejection by Jackson. There's Beal with the 3. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
3 points.
Morant's got 6 assists in the game.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Now here's Butler. Cowens passes to Thompson. Doncic with it. Now here's Thompson. Outside Butler. 3-pointer. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Retaliation there as Butler's competitiveness flaring up as he answers from the arc.
Left side, Abdul-Jabbar. Second chance shot. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. And Abdul-Jabbar with the layup.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
Beal from long range. Rebounded by Kansas City. Butler on the wing. Antetokounmpo defending. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
Boy, a fierce
personal foul.
Jimmy Butler
Second
puts his
team
heart
foul.
and soul into the game.
Not a lot of opponents or players in this league that are going to outwork Jimmy Butler, and he does. He impacts the game in so many ways. It's all about winning.
Jimmy Butler.
And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler.
Second
That's his
team
first
foul.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. And there's
Bradley
Beal on the assist by Pressy.
Paul
And that's
Pressy.
now 10 points for Bradley Beal. And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Abdul-Jabbar against Doncic.
Seattle foul.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this
Abdul-Jabbar.
offense.
First
He's
personal
become
foul.
a master.
Third team foul.
Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
With Doncic in the pick-and-roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze the defender and create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks.
Personal foul.
Cummings is checked in for Jackson.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
Here's Doncic. And the rejection by Giannis. Cressy passes to Beal. Saves it up and in off the pretty assist. Beal's got 12.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
Outside Butler. Pass to Thompson. Doncic against Morant. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Yeah, you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
And Morant gets it to go.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Kansas City trails by 18. Outside Butler. Back to Doncic. Thompson outside. Fires the three. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And they pick up 2. Morant's got his second basket of the night.
That was the 3rd straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now, here's Butler. 5 points in the game. Doncic outside. Just 5 to shoot. Launches a 3. Abdul-Jabbar grabs the miss. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
They've been sensational on the back to start this game. Great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And Seattle making a change here. Wall's checked in. Outside Butler. Lets it go from 14. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2.
You don't become this good in this league unless you put in a lot of hard work. And there's some evidence that Jimmy Butler has done that through the years.
Some changes for Seattle. Davis is checked in for Antetokounmpo. Robinson comes in for Pressey. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Bradley Beal. Now here's LaVine. That 3 off the mark. To the inside. No good that time. Seattle goes the other way with it. Outside Robinson. Wall looking for an opening. Throws it up high. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop.
Seattle foul. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Jared Allen's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. And Butler gets it to go. Butler's got 9 points.
Just a great show of Butler's upper body strength right there as he plays through the contact.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle.
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
And Joe Allen will bring it up for Seattle. They lead by 14. To the paint. It's tipped. Davis finds LaVine. Now Wall. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. They get it again. Over Butler. No good off the back of the rim.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time.
Team is in the penalty.
That's his first foul of the game. And the bonus will go to the free throw line. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Here's Wall. He's still scoreless so far in this one. To the middle, trying to find Davis. He's got it now.
Anthony
Hammers
Davis.
the alley through.
When AD takes off from the ground for alley-oops like this one, it really demoralizes the opponent.
Brandon, the pass to Butler. Here's Brandon. Here is Cummings. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Robinson. Left side, Wall. It's
2
stolen by
minutes remaining in the
Smith.
first. 2 minutes.
Shoots from 12. Doesn't go that time. Seattle goes the other way with it. Robinson misses. Here's Davis. Score the basket.
Anthony
His second
Davis.
of 2 attempts.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Here's Brandon. Covered by Wall. Butler against Robinson. On the pass to Brandon. Back to Butler. 6 to shoot. Over Robinson. Here's Camby. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Levine gets the bucket.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
Kansas City trails by 16. Smith outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
You see Smith there pulling up from deep. His three-point shot is as good as it gets.
And then Levine with the jam.
Assisted
I
by
like their focus
John
coming
Wall.
in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. The Knights on offense. 15-point game. Passes it to Brandon. Back to Butler. The fadeaway. Here's Camby and slam dunk by Camby.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Robinson, that's good.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that
That's the end of the first quarter.
Keep
With the
comfortable.
score.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard.
Seattle.
Seattle leads by 15. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Seattle. Guys?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
On the floor for Seattle. They've got Bradley Beal. Antetokounmpo is out there with that ball. Then there's John Morant. And it's Pressey in at the 3 spot. Jaren Jackson's checked in for Kansas City. Kansas City trails by 13. Now Doncic. Here's Thompson. Seattle grabs the miss. Abdul-Jabbar's got 7 rebounds in the game. Beal the pass to Pressey. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
I see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Smith outside. Inside. Here's Camby and slam dunk by Camby.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
To the middle. Here's Thompson. finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
And this is a good sign, just Clay being aggressive and wanting to be physical on the offensive glass.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. And so the ball out of bounds. Beal touched it last. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
That block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
The Knights making a switch here. Noah's checked in. Smith against Beal. A floater. That's good, and the Seattle Leaders get down to 9 on the bucket from Luka Doncic.
And that's the way to close.
Kansas City foul call.
Game over.
Joakim Noah.
And Giannis's jersey
personal
is
foul.
so incredibly
First team
compelling.
foul.
A full-length movie made about
Shooting for
his and
Seattle.
his brother's path
Giannis
to the NBA.
Well, you hear that
2 shots.
saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek freak.
And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
Oh, offensive interference. Kansas City trails by 10.
Who's got Luka? On the way.
Doncic looking it over. Pass to Smith from downtown.
Grab that.
Abdul-Jabbar grabs the miss. Abdul-Jabbar's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And Beal kicks to Giannis. That shot off the mark. And Kansas City will go the other way with it. Morant against Doncic. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table.
Luka
Your
Doncic
body will tell
taking
you
2
when
shots.
it's time. I know that was the case for me.
No good on that one.
A generational talent. Doncic able to carry a team and make others around him better.
Seattle leading by 9. Morant outside. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
That's a nice toss up there, so you got to like the timing. But, of course, that's Giannis. He's going to grab anything.
Doncic with it. 7 points in the game. Here's Jackson. And Kansas City misses again.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. Has to have a body on him every time he's down there.
The contact can't trip Morant up. He just glides past it and into his shot.
Smith outside. Doncic dishes to Jackson. Fouled on the shot, picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Here's
Defensive
a guy
foul.
that's not in
Giannis
coach mode. Jackson
Antetokounmpo.
is going to give it all he has every minute he's on the floor. That's how he earns the and one.
Here's Morant. Feeds to Giannis. Giannis takes it down.
Antetokounmpo.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Stolen by Jackson. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. Great D that time from Beal.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
The
Kansas
basket
City
counts
foul
at
call.
1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a
Personal
3-point
foul.
play. He's made 1 and this one so far in the game. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Knights. Down by 15. Pass to Thompson. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Seattle leading by 15.
Yo, back up on Morant.
And here's Morant. 6 points for him. He dishes it to Abdul-Jabbar. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Thompson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Bradley Beal picks one up.
Klay Thompson is tall for a guard, so you want to utilize any advantage you have. That time height came into play.
And so Thompson nails both of them.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Morant passes to Abdul-Jabbar.
Unstoppable tonight, as he is most nights. Jabbar has all the offensive tools, but it also keeps to a strict fitness regimen that allows him to wear people down.
Thompson looking for an opening. Doncic outside. Shoots over Morant. And Kansas City misses again.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
And the Knights call time here. One guy who's been getting it done is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And they simply have no answer right now for what he's doing to them. He's making them pay.
Doncic against Morant. Noah's shot is off.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
The pass to Cowens. There's the feed to Doncic. Here's Cowens. Antetokounmpo defending. The shot by Cowens, no good. Seattle leading by 19. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. The Knights on offense. Doncic outside. Back to Butler. Passes it to Doncic. Make the run. The rebound by Silas.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
Morant outside. It's Beal on the wing. Defended by Butler. A putback controls the rebound. It brings it back up and in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And Kansas City misses again.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Pass to Thompson. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
As a defender, all
first personal
For
foul.
Seattle, they have missed more than they've made at the foul line tonight. 3 of 7.
Giannis poised to be one of the game's all-time best.
Both teams will make substitutions. With social media and the cult celebrity, a lot of pitfalls for players. Brent, is the NBA doing a good job preparing them to face those very public challenges?
It's a really good question, Kevin. And I think what's interesting is to study players who've been in the NBA for a while that are embracing social media versus what you're seeing with younger players who have grown up with social media and how they handle that dynamic coming in. And I think, quite frankly, the younger players are a lot better at doing it than some of the older players. And more, the confidence of Giannis to be one of those go-to scorers, seeing those signs.
Doncic outside. Pass to Butler. Nice ball movement by Kansas City. To end the cold streak, and Davis sends it back. Giannis inside. Defended by Butler. And he comes up with the deuce.
Assist goes
A lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Now the pass to Brandon. Back to Butler. Poked loose. Shot clock at 6. And Davis sends it back.
Just one of the greatest when it comes to blocking shots. AD using that crazy wingspan.
Zach LaVine.
And there's a reason LaVine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
Doncic kicks to Cummings. Doncic passes to Butler. Looking to get back on track here. Seattle grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And then LaVine with the jam.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
Doncic passes to Cowens. Outside Butler. To the inside. Here's Cummings. And the rejection by
Clock violation.
Down on the block, Giannis has been used that length defensively to get his hands all over any shot attempt.
Marcus Camby, he's checked in for Kansas City. And Seattle also making a change. DeRozan's checked in. Wall finds LaVine. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. That one doesn't drop. Nice D from Camby. Here's Butler.
Defense just clearing out there as Butler on the drive, playing very physical with the ball.
And Davis throws it down.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Davis has gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Butler passes to Camby. LaVine against Doncic. Now here's Cummings. He's covered closely. Giannis with some nice D.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Kansas City. Passes to Brandon. Right at the free throw line. That's it. He found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
LaVine's shot is off.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
First personal foul.
Own the interior right now. 10 straight points
Giannis
coming from inside.
Jackson, he's checked in for Kansas City. Smith comes in for Luka Doncic. And Seattle also making a change. Jared Allen's checked in for Davis. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Down low. Smith on the wing. Outside Butler. shoots over DeRozan. And that one released in time, but no good. A dominating first half of basketball. So far, hasn't been close. Seattle ahead, running away with it. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He ended up with 22 points, 2 block shots, and 3 assists. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
Well, they knocked the wind out of the defense in transition, converting fast break baskets in volume. It's a runaway lead right now. In fact, this looks like a track.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
First of all, where's the intensity on D? You think when a team is punking you like this, at least try to stop them. Nope. They keep giving up open looks, letting the lead get bigger and bigger and bigger.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
Lucas coming onto the court. It's your
And as we dive into the second, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
And guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
Klay Thompson is out there with Luka Doncic. And there's Jackson. Then it's Butler. And it's Cowens into the center. Goes up the baseline. And that one drops for him. Cowens has got the first points in the second half up on the board for the Knights. And for Seattle, Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Wall. Then it's Morant. And it's Pressey in at the small forward.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And for the Knights, they've got Doncic. Jackson is out there with Butler. Then it's Thompson. And it's Cowens in at the 5. Butler against Pressey, and Butler gets it to go. Butler's got 13.
This is feeling a little bit too easy right now for Jimmy Butler out there.
Here's Morant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. For Seattle, they have taken 10 shots from the free throw line up to this point and made 6 of them.
Shooting for Seattle.
Checked in for John Wall. Both free throws good from Morant.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
Pass to Butler. Nice ball movement by Kansas City. Pass to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Over onto Antetokounmpo. And it's Seattle with the rebound.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Beal deciding where to go with it. Now the dish to Giannis. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Beal's got 3 assists in the game. And here's Doncic from the arc. Good on the 3-point shot. 10 points for him.
And when he's knocking down the triple, pack it up. There's nothing you can take away from Luka.
It's Beal on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Now here's Morant for 3. Rebounded by Kansas City. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's Butler missing. One-on-one here. Antetokounmpo, no good. And the Knights have possession. Butler in the corner. The 15-footer. And it's off the back rim, no good. And here's Abdul-Jabbar. He'll bring it up for Seattle. Outside, Beal, the 3. And it's Cowens with the rebound. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul.
For Seattle, they
Second
made 8 of
team
their 12
foul.
free throws in this game.
Shooting for Seattle, Kareem.
And both free throws good for Abdul-Jabbar.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Here's Butler, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Beal, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Doncic against Abdul-Jabbar. And the shot is good. Doncic has got 12 in the game.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
That was a second look. Our mobile one drive. Amazing control on display.
And they might be down big, but you love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
And the rejection by Jackson. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. To the paint. Here's Giannis. And the dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And just a monster slam from Giannis that time.
And so Kansas City now. Doncic passes to Butler. Back to Doncic. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Morant against Doncic. Morant kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pressey against Butler. Back to Thompson. Shot clock at 5. There's the triple. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Klay Thompson.
And Klay Thompson, one of those guys where you hit the switch as a lights-out shooter.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
And Kansas City making a change here. Noah's checked in. There's Beal with the 3. Here's Abdul-Jabbar.
Nice foul.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Shooting for Seattle.
Breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for Seattle.
One shot.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Jackson from long range.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. At the elbow, it's Abdul-Jabbar. That one doesn't go. And Kansas City will go the other way with it. And Thompson gets it to go. 9 points for Klay Thompson.
Klay outworking the defense and letting that one go.
Beal, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Count it.
Kansas City foul call.
Willing to let
Terry
even
Cummings.
for a moment.
Personal
His
foul.
killer instinct just fanning
Shooting
the
for
plane.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And Kansas City making a change here. Smith is checked in. John Wall's checked in for Seattle. Smith outside. Nice ball movement by Kansas City. Outside Jackson. The pass to Brandon. The 3. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming, and the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
And Beal continues to be that guy where he opens your eyes with his play.
And the whistle blows. It's John Wall.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
And now only one away from being in the building.
Marcus Camby is checked in for Jared Jackson. Smith the pass to Brandon. To the wing right side. Now here's Cummings. Defense right on him. To the inside. Smith. And it's out of bounds to the Knights. They'll retain possession.
The ball
And
goes to
beyond
Kansas
the
City.
obvious physical skills, Kareem just has a great understanding for the game. Times his move perfectly to get that shot.
Feeds it to Smith. Clock at 6. Pass to Brandon. Kansas City needs to get off a shot. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming on.
Noah's been around the block a few times, and that time understood how he could draw the foul, and they couldn't stop him from nailing the shot.
Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. Covered by Noah. Here's Wall. And Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo on the follow. Antetokounmpo's got 6 in the quarter.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Cummings in the post. Here's Noah. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet.
Noah with the incredibly unique jumper. Looks like he's comfortable shooting from there. I might not be comfortable watching it. He made it.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
In the game, he shot 6 or 7 from the line.
He has come through in a big way at the foul line in this game.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
That's not Joakim Noah.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He's been clutch with them at the line in this one, going 7 of 8.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Defensive foul. Called on
disadvantage attacking the heart.
Second personal foul.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And it's Seattle with the ball. It's Beal on the wing. He's guarded by Cummings. Left side, Abdul-Jabbar. Good.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar
picking up the assist. 40
Giannis
points here for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Cummings. Pass to Brandon. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Nice.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. Noah, and so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Kansas City.
Boy, is he really getting after it here in the second half, just drawing a ton of fouls.
And there's the pass to Brandon. Back to Smith. Cummings against Robinson. Takes the 13-footer. Misses off the left iron. Seattle with the ball. Right side, Beal lets it go from deep. Wall passes to Silas. And he's way off from outside. And so Kansas City now. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And the jam by Terry Cummings.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Robinson, that's good.
Robinson.
Yeah, he's got to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
No problem knocking that one down. Cummings got 8 points.
And that's really using the double team against the defense there and creating that pinpoint passing to attack.
Beal can't get it to go. 1:36 left here in the third quarter. Here's Smith. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Smith's got his second bucket tonight.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
No good from Abdul-Jabbar. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Knights. It's rebounded by John Wall. Wall's got his 4th rebound in this one. 58 seconds left in the third quarter. Inside, Robinson. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Robinson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the vision and understanding Wall has in pick-and-roll situations is second to none. So many of his teammates have become better shooters because of Wall's perfect passes out of that set.
Passes it to Canby. Outside, Porter. 5 to shoot. Back to Canby. Here's Brandon. And it's Seattle with the rebound. 3 seconds separate the shot clock in game 5. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. What a terrific move that was.
Assist goes to
Abdul-Jabbar's got 44.
I mean, he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Brandon, the pass to Cummings. Robinson pulls it in. To the middle. Beal finds Abdul-Jabbar. Misses the layup. And it goes out of bounds. That one's on Abdul-Jabbar.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Seattle able to put on a show for the Agents. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
And that's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for Seattle, we've got DeRozan. Allen is out there with Robinson. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Silas in at the point. Here's Canby over Silas. Canby good. Canby's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Kansas City.
He's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Smith the pass to Elliott. Back to Smith from outside the arc. Seattle grabs the miss.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
And it's Silas missing. Here's Elliott. Off target from outside. And here's Seattle. Silas passes to Robinson. Takes a 3. Seattle missing again. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, bit of a dry spell for sure. I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And it seems the play-in tournament is here to stay, Brent, as it worked out as well as you expected.
I think it's been great, Kevin. One of the things that could be adjusted, though, is maybe if you're the 8th seed and you have a 10-game lead on the 10th seed, there should be no reason why they should be competing in the postseason tournament. So maybe they do something with regards to the records as to whether or not a team qualifies. But the way it stands now has created the kind of drama and competition that the league has craved.
And one of the strengths of the league game, that ability to lure the D into fouls. Get into the wrong position, and he'll make you pay.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. And it's Kansas City's ball. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth quarter. The feed to Jackson. Trying to get open is Campbell. The second chance effort. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And this is where Jackson feasts. And at times, he's just too overwhelming for the D, which results in the foul.
Jaren Jackson Jr. at the line for 2.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one drops. Nelson's checked in for Kansas City. No good on the second free throw. Brent, we've seen star players continue to angle their way onto what some would call super teams. Is that good or bad for the league?
Well, I think at some point that's going to probably play itself out. I mean, every organization, Kevin, quite frankly, is looking for the best talent they can. So if you could pile up 3, 4, 5, you're going to do it. So at some point financially it just doesn't make sense. So I think there's going to be a time where you're going to see that dissipate a little bit as teams put themselves together.
A chance here to get a quick injury report. Now an update on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar from David Aldridge. David, what'd you find out?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for Seattle let me know the status. He's got an injury to his elbow, specifically his elbow joint, and it looks like it's a pinched nerve. Well, this is definitely unlucky, and especially right at the start of the season. The adjustments will be plentiful going forward. Kevin?
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Porter's checked in for Jackson. And then for Seattle, Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for DeRozan. And John Wall subbed in for Murray.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Smith outside. Pass to Porter. Nice ball movement by Kansas City. Camby kicks to Porter. Pass to Elliott. Shot clock at 6. The 19-foot shot, and that's off the glass and in. Elliott's got 4 points this quarter.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
From deep, Wall. On the wing, Levine. This one for 3. Rebounded by Elliott.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Abdul-Jabbar misses. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball. And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests. And that's just enough.
We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing 2 bigs up front.
Shooting for Seattle.
I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebound? That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Ball passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Allen trying to break free, and it's Abdul-Jabbar. That time on the assist by Wall.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position can beat you in so many ways.
Here's Camby, and what a play, just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. In the corner, it's Robinson. It's good from long range. Robinson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
Smith kicks to Nelson. Plenty of space. And too long on the shot.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Robinson for three. That shot is off.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Great positioning on the putback.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
And it's Seattle with the ball. Here's Levine. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And over the years, Levine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
Levine's gone 6 for 14, so hovering just about 42% shooting here from the field. Bounce pass, Smith. Porter finds Nelson. Here is Elliott, guarded by Robinson. Robinson against Elliott. The pass to Smith. The tray. No good that time. Seattle goes the other way with it. Allen surveying the D. On the wing, Levine, covered by Elliott. Outside, Robinson. Wall passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Knocks it loose, and they force the shot clock violation.
Kansas City team ball.
And he has a real nose
Substitution
ball
on
right there. I mean, and that's what it takes to play effective defense in the low post.
The Knights making a switch here. Cummings is checked in. And Seattle also making a change. DeRozan's checked in. Nelson outside. And Kansas City misses again.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Robinson passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Allen trying to break free. The shot's good from Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 50 points. Passes it to Elliott. Now, here is Nelson. Smith outside. Back to Nelson. Here's the three. Offensive rebound.
Allen with a shot.
And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for Seattle. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Robinson down low. Covered by Elliott. Down low. Porter with the steal. And there's a whistle. And that's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Third personal foul.
His third foul of the game.
Second team foul.
A platoon swap here for Seattle.
Substitution on the court.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Elliott passes to Cummings. Here's Nelson. And he finishes nicely on the way. Nelson's got his first 2 points of the night.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And it's Seattle with the ball. Pass to Morant. Beal against Smith. 5 on the clock. Morant kicks to Beal. Out of bounds. Kansas City takes possession. And it's Kansas City's ball. Nelson looking around. It's stolen by Davis. It's Beal on the wing. Covered by Smith. Morant outside. The three ball. Rebounded by Kansas City. Cummings got 6 rebounds here tonight.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Puts up a three. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Giannis inside. Porter's there. Here's Pressey. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. The NBA announced its 75th anniversary team last year, Brent, with a lot of fanfare attached to it. What'd you think of the list?
I thought the list was pretty good. You can always argue a few guys should have been on it. And it's probably a tough pill to swallow for current guys who have had tremendous careers to this point. Guys who have played 8 or 9 years that didn't maybe make this particular list. I'll tell you this, Kevin. In 25 years, there'll be another list.
Seattle missing again.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively. Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
They could use a bucket. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Well, the aggressive nature of Morant, taking initiative and daring the defense to get physical with it.
Marcus Camby. He's checked in for Cummings. Here's Nelson. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Seattle.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
Hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
Porter passes to Elliott. 6 to shoot. Trying to get open his game. It's out of bounds to the Knights. They'll retain possession. Four on the clock. Porter finds Smith.
This is why Davis is considered one of the best defenders in the league. His mere presence is good enough to alter those shots.
Beal the pass to Davis. Nelson against Morant. Trying to get open as Davis. And that one's good. Morant.
I mean, he is tearing the defense. Let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Nelson against Morant. Nelson the pass to Elliott. Beal pulls it in. And here's Seattle. Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Twice.
Nelson against Giannis. Now Morant. From deep three-point range, off on that one. So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And territory
for making it out to tonight's event. Please exit the building carefully and drive home safely.
Completely took the crowd out of it. That's how to get it done on the road.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Giannis, a dominant performance. What is the level that this team is playing at?
It's amazing, man. I think the whole group, the whole team played hard. The whole team was ready. Everybody stepped up. And, you know, this is what makes an average team from a great team or a good team.
I know you guys are looking for great and not good. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.